everybody?
Evening.
Right, who here has ever heard the show? Let's get that started. God, that's more than ever. Who said you?
I've heard the show.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah.
Once.
I've only heard it twice. Twice.
Alright, okay. Right, so who knows about the show then? Behave, be nice. Right, I'll tell you a little bit about the show before we start. I'll introduce you to the team, and then I'll tell you what we do, and I'll tell you what we're going to be doing tonight. Alright? We're called Cornwall FM. Right, we go out, 6, 7 stations now all over the world. Right, we are one of the premier paranormal radio shows in the world, but we come from Penzance. And nobody knows about it here. Why? Because you don't listen to radio. That's why. So you've got to start listening to radio. So the computer on, it's got a little switch. It's on and off. Alright? But what we do is we talk about everything to do with the paranormal. Now what is the paranormal? Who can say what paranormal is? You've got international medium there, which is Mark Bill. Alright? Dr. Alan Jones, he's just one on his own. He's digging you down today, alright?
I'm genetically engineered for visibility, so shush.
I like that one, right? Yeah, it's copyright, alright? Yeah, copyright that. Right. Penzance's own spiritual medium, Sue Searle. I'm sure most of you have heard of Sue.
Yeah.
Right. I've heard of the show, but international trans medium, my personal opinion, one of the best in the world, Angie. Head of Dutchy Healers there, David Lockwood. All the way from Wales and Barry. Sounds like a wrestling match, doesn't it? Alright. That's my guy over there.
Hello.
Alright. What we've got on tonight, first of all, we're going to have Mark, who's going to be giving one person a reading. Full stop. We don't know who it is. Then we're going to have Alan, who's going to be showing you a different kind of reading from the fingerprint. Totally different, isn't it? Then what we'll do is we'll ask you what you think of the two readings. We do want you to get involved. Alright? I'm sure you can. Right, if you haven't had enough beer to start talking, get the bars open. Alright, so you're quite capable of going to the bar and helping and getting involved. Alright? So I'm going to hand over to Mark and carry on then. All yours.
Good evening, everyone. This is a sort of test. Been busy today, so let's see how it goes. If I come to you, whoever it is I'm coming to, I don't know who yet, it's Brad and Tommy. All I need you to do is say yes, no, I don't understand. Okay, that's all you've got to do. And I felt I'm going to come to you, my love, please, my mate. Hello.
Okay.
Thank you. You'll have to speak up, all right?
Hello.
Yeah, because I haven't asked anyone to speak up. I want to have a shut up. I might as well go, as I come to you, my love, I've got a gentleman comes in close, please. He passed over with a heart condition. And I feel he comes in on a father link, please. Can you accept him, please?
Yes,
He tells me though he passed over just before someone's birthday, didn't he? And also there's an anniversary of a passing in August, please. About the 14th, 15th of August. Is that right, please?
Yes.
And also, go on, yeah, come on, mate, come and have a look. Yeah, also the lady that comes in close, she had suffered with a bad hip.
Yes.
And that was funny because she got that very young as well, didn't she? It wasn't aware out. Because also, who are you? Yeah, Mary wants to be remembered to you as well. And Mary's the one with that yappy dog that used to keep on and annoy you, remember?
Yes.
She was, because she used to live up the road and you'd walk past the garden, walk past the gate and it's shut up.
We do a fingerprint.
Well, fingerprint, I'll stand up and explain. Before...
I'm sorry. Okay, let someone else sit there.
Well, that's right. Do you mind coming up? Yeah. I forgot. I did ask your name. Thank you. Catherine. Catherine, just you can. I'll bring you right at the front here because then, you know, my shadow eclipses a lot of people.
See here and
So, Catherine, we've not met before tonight. Because we do fingerprints, I asked you tonight to put your finger in some ash and fingerprint, yeah? I asked you to put some symbols away. Got the fingerprint symbols with you? Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at your fingerprint first. Just your finger in there. Got today's date. Okay, Catherine. You're here for out of interest, obviously. You're thinking about somebody specific and a question about something specific on you. There's something you really want to get from this evening if possible, yes? You're a bit nervous, I know it's a bit nervous because you kind of like tight like this, so we'll try and relax a little bit. And just, these are all friends, okay? And I've never done a fingerprint reading before, as this is quite obvious. But with your fingerprint, I think it's kind of interesting that there's a very specific person you're thinking about, a very specific memory you've got in mind right now, isn't there? Very specific memory. I'm getting the sense of darkness. Does that make any sense to you? It does make sense. So darkness. Now, it would be easy to say that darkness was something to do with the beyond or whatever, but this is actually more of a physical darkness. Is that making sense to you? A kind of physical darkness. It's kind of like I can see darkness. Can you see darkness? Okay, does that make sense to you? You can see darkness. You can see darkness and you can sense darkness, you can feel darkness. I'm also getting a date in mind. So there's a date around the darkness.
What we're going to do is pass you over to Dave Lockwood. Alright? Who's used housing rods?
Who's used housing rods?
Who was here last night? Right, so we'll count that lot out.
Count that
They have. Alright? So, what do people think housing rods are for? Nobody got any ideas about what housing rods are for? Right, have fun, Dave.
Lovely. So who would like to play the rods? Okay, so those have been around since the beginning of time. Okay. And it's a method by which you can ask questions. Okay, so we can ask any question we like, about any subject we like. There's more rods here if you feel you want to pick up a rod. Okay? So, first thing to do with dowsing is we hold the rod with the tip slightly downhill. No, the other way around. Look, this is the handle, the short end is that. You're connecting to the spirit realm that way. Okay? And so we keep the tip of the rod slightly down. If you point them in the air, they'll float, won't they? Go around. So only slightly downhill, only slightly. Yeah, it's too far. Okay? So just hold them naturally, and then you ask a question. Like I would say, is my name David? Okay? And my rod's cross. That's my yes response. So I'd like you to get a yes response. So you can ask your name. Sorry, you've got to hold them by the handles, love. The other way around. You weren't listening. No, that's right. And then, and you're also saying in your mind, okay, I want my rods to cross. Okay, so these were coming together slightly then. Okay, the tips are coming together slightly, and you've got to keep willing your rods to cross because it's your brain.
Three completely different forms of mediumship. I know some of you have seen Angie, I know some of you have seen Sue. Have you seen Rob? Not a bit. Face to face. Alright, so you're going to see something different from that side of it.
Those of you that don't know, has anyone seen the film Ghost? Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
Not the beginning bit, the bit where she's become a medium and she's doing a circle and the fat man jumps into her body. That's what I do, but I do the skinny guy, so it's not comfortable. That's kind of in a nutshell. You know, it's in a nutshell. Oh.
Blow my chest then, isn't it?
Same with Valentine's. So I won't bore you with a great big long story because we've only apparently got 10 minutes. But how I work is, before I did this, I was into Zen Buddhism, so I learned how to close my consciousness down. Some of you, stop making me smell. Some of you are apparently over here, I think probably, I know, I've got an ability in channeling because I'm getting buzzed over that way. All I'm going to do is close my consciousness down. I usually take a breath, he steps in, and then we're connected. We do this quite quick, so we're doing it for donkey's years. How we differ though, is instead of us coming to you, if you have a question, you put your hand up, and our lovely assistant will link us. You ask your question, and then my guide will attempt to answer it for you, okay? You're going to get a lot of proof of family stuff. You have Mark, you're going to get Sue. So I suggest that perhaps we sort of swing the questions around a little bit. My guide actually does future, which a lot of people don't. He does a lot about guides, spiritual pathways, life pathways. Talks about life after death, what it's like to be dead, and all that kind of stuff, okay? So we'll connect to someone, he'll answer your questions, we'll probably manage two, and then I'll get the hell out of here. Right. So, you like the job?
Yep.
there's one thing I really hate. It's when someone comes through the door like that and walks up behind you. It's a bit like, you know, in The Godfather, you know, they never like to have the door behind them because it's always like he could be the guy with the machine gun.
Who's next?
Oh, there we go. Five of Swords, decisions, needing to make decisions. Five of Swords is an interesting card. All the fives are an interesting card because they're halfway through 1 to 10, and that's where things are changing. The ones are normally an energy up, and from 5 down higher is an energy downwards. So what you've got here is you come to a crossroads in a situation. Look at the Five of Swords. The chap in the Five of Swords is holding all the swords, looking quite smug with himself. Like he's disarmed everyone around him. There's a situation where you're going, right, okay, I've sorted this one out. Unfortunately, being a 5, it's a case of it may be that you've won a battle, but maybe not the war. This thing is going to be a continuing thing, and decisions that you need to make. Do you turn around and walk away, or do you think that you've got everybody else on the run? Emotional-wise, the water of the cards are very flat. So it's a situation emotionally you've been detracted from. You've stood back from. There's a couple of people who have lost face to do with the situation, but it's not. It's just losing face. There's some bruised egos around that sort of, and nothing harmful. And what I will have to say about the card is be careful when you do have more dealings with these people because they have memories. They will remember if you've seemed to have done something to them. It may come back and bite you in the bum. Okay. Got that one? Does that make any sense to you?
A bit, yeah.
Good.
Like I say, a bit old too.
Last form of leadership you're going to see tonight, most of you know. Right, so I don't think I need to say anything. Only off, man.
My name is Sue. How do you do? You don't talk to me, I'm not going to talk to you. It's simple, alright? Big yes, little no. I got this lady over here in the red top. Speak to me, say hello, Sue. God bless you, sweetheart. You understand, please, just recently where emotions have been like this place. Very, very much so. There's been tears in here. There's a lady drawing close and I'm speaking to you who tells me she's from mum's side of your family. She wants to give you a big hug, my darling, because things have been upside down. You've been sending so much to other people. Can you take a bit back for yourself? Because it is so much needed. Lots and lots of thank yous. I'm not sure if that's the same lady. God bless her. Listen. I have a lady, please, that tells me she would have had a cancer condition around this area. Alright? If you're not sure, look on mum's side. Not necessarily family, but a connection with mother, please. And also lilies. Alright? And I think you'll find that lilies are for the name rather than the flower. Okay? Alright, sweetheart. And you know you would have liked the vodka. I know I like a vodka, but somebody else does. Very much so. And it's a man, not a woman. So you'll have to think if you're not sure. Anniversary this month, anniversary in October, and an anniversary in September, please. Also a baby in spirit that never touched the earth. You understand, please? I bet they're in the family. Alright? Do you also understand the dog? It's about Alsatian. About that size. Alright? Just running around. Was that a yes or a no? It's about the size of an Alsatian, alright? I really want to come over and give you a good winter. This lady wants to give you a hug, my sweetheart. She said it's very much needed. You need some healing. And I don't know if it's your sleep pattern that's upside down or somebody close to you.